AMG C63. You want to know the problem with this stupid car? It doesn't look as good as the previous generation. Look at that sexy thing. You know what I'm talking about. And also, tiny stupid engine. Okay, it's a V8, but like, we can make it bigger. This car always brings me back to peak car YouTube in the UK. Supercars of London had one of these, right? That's what I'm thinking right now. Oh my God, every lunchtime, I would sit down, you had Casey Neistat, Supercars of London, seen through... I know Casey Neistat's not a car YouTube, but you get what I'm saying. YouTube peak. I want to get back to that again. Let's get on with this. So we are swapping the engine of this Mercedes. And I'm going to be honest, I'm a big V8 man. Twin turbo, bi-turbo, V8 as well. Always made me go, question, do I really want to go Lexus with the NA V8 when I could go bi-turbo V8? It's difficult because on paper, there's no question. This is the better car. But I much prefer Japanese cars. The Mercedes roundness doesn't really do it for me. It just came a bit bubbly. AMG Huayra, AMG engine, AMG car. It makes sense. This is a really cool engine swap. So we're going from a V8 to a V12. Almost, quite frankly, doubling the displacement. This thing is going to be mental. Now, we already know this is absolute bait. Listen to the sound that this is about to make. This will not be the case when it comes to the actual racing. So enjoy it here because we'll enjoy it nowhere else. Timing on that! Give it another one, please, Mercedes. Oh, let's continue. Insane. Moving swiftly on. Customization. I don't know if I've actually built one of these before. It says I owned it. Doesn't mean I actually had, you know, the spinny, the Forza wheel. It's a little harsh. I don't dislike this car. I actually think it's kind of cool. And it's honestly probably good value these days, considering there's now been like, mate, the customization is not good. I don't know what I was thinking. It's pretty pap. I'm almost kind of tempted to, let's go wingless. Let's go wingless and actually see what this is going to be like, just darting it straight. Normally I go, oh, I'm just going to make it a track car. I'm going to test it out. Today, both vehicles, I'm going to do my best to make it top speed demons. Now, the other car, you've seen it in the thumbnail, I don't think is quite as quick, but I kind of want to test that and actually make sure. I can change the grille. Okay, why not? That looks kind of cool. Final piece of the puzzle, bringing us to 1,000 horsepower. Of course, it's 1,000 horsepower. It's always a bloody 1,000 horsepower with you, Theo. I don't make the rules, okay? What? As you can see, I can't even adjust the downforce. So honestly, this sounds kind of crazy. Can I use the NOS in this? I can't. I'm going to have it on anyway. Hang on, did I not put a gearbox? Hang on. I'll be back. Holy crap, this is going to be wild. So my intent here is I'm going to try and set a decent bit of a lap time. I'm going to have a warm-up, proper style. I'm doing it properly. And we're going to see... Like, you got to remember, this is supposed to be a Huayra, by the way. Does not sound like a Huayra. It sounds absolutely nutty, though. All right, AMG and AMG. Can it do AMG things? There's a little bit of weight up front. What I intend to do here is keep it nice, keep it clean, as best I possibly can. First run, a little tester, a little teaser. We'll see how the car feels. Then lap number 2, we are going... Wait. The flames... I've got the anti-lag. Lap number 2, I'm going to set a time and we're going to see how it compares to the next car that we're going to build. I know that sounds absolutely stupid, but I don't actually care. Downshift. Oh, the blue flames. As I said, this is the fun lap. And then we get the serious lap. This might actually be one of the most gorgeous maps in like racing game history. Insanely stunning. Beautiful. Almost as good as the Drive Club maps. Here we go. What was that pop? That wasn't... Was that a pop just as I was accelerating? Am I... Is my car broken? May have been a little distracted on the last one, so we're going to give it another attempt. Either way, that was decent. Just got to do a little better than decent. I got to do a me good lap. You know, it's... By comparison to the greats, it's fine. Tunnel. Put the windows down. Let me hear it scream. Yes, 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 yes. Go over here. What a track, man. Decently better than the last one. To be fair, I did pretty good on the last one. The problem was the beginning of it. And here we go. Just to get an idea, I'm not just doing time trial versus time trial, by the way. That would be kind of lame. We get 153. I'm doing that as a 153. The thing is, you normally don't get to come back to cars like this in games. And I think that's something I really enjoy about the engine swap videos I do on Gran Turismo. They're clearly not as interesting for most people as it comes to the actual full release of cars. New cars, oh my goodness, revived interest. Engine swaps, listen, me and you, the reason you're here today, you want to know what can this revitalize? How can this bring back a car and make it a different experience? And that is the most important thing. Now, I will test the top speed of this thing because I am very curious what happens in a straight line if you put wire engine in this. And maybe we can convince Mercedes to actually make it, because that would be quite nice, wouldn't it? All right, onto the Fiat 500. Yeah, you heard me right. There it is, the 1.2 Lounge. It's not what we're using. I was just kind of prattling about. We're using an Abarth, which is a Fiat 500. It's just another version of a Fiat 500 with slightly less power, I was going to say. Slightly more power. I say slightly, 133. That is absolutely pathetic. No one will convince me that this is not a rubbish car. However, we are about to change that. There is no reason for me to have had this previously, except now. Hang on, it weighs a ton? That's not bad. That's actually... It's not the worst. You put a turbo on it and it still only has 130. Mate, it's just the turbo doing the power, right? I've had zero reason to buy this at all, ever. It's just stupid. And now I do. And not only that, we've got a wide body for this thing. Hell yeah. Does Gran Turismo have more wide bodies than Forza? Yes. Every car has a wide body. And they're all smoothed on. It would be cool to have like the option of smoothed or not, because some people like the bolt-on look. Anyway, we are putting in the Civic engine. Yeah, just another little inline four. Does the Abarth have an inline four? It has an inline four. It only makes 130 horsepower. What's the point? Why did you even bother? Why not put a two-pot in it? You'd make the same power. This is Civic engine, as it is known. This is going to be fun. That's for sure. Oh God, what am I doing? I might make it bright pink for the fun of it as well. But this is gonna be wild. How about some American racing wheels? Hell yeah, brother. No, I don't think it quite fits. That's not bad. The problem is, I have to resist the BBS, because if you look at the BBS, how do you not go with the BBS in any capacity? Most of the BBS really suit these small, cool little cars, and so I'm trying my best for you here, folks. Am I really gonna do this? Yes, I am. This is an internal voice that you have brought upon me. You, personally, watching this video right now, telling me that I cannot... It looks kind of sick, though. This isn't actually bad. Right, customization. We've got a lip. Let's put that on. We've got another lip, kind of basic, and the wang to go along with it. Type A. Kind of pathetic. Where's my rear bumper customization? You put some bonnet pins on it. That's kind of cool. Yeah, you can put... I don't want the number plate on there. No, maybe I do. I want people to know what it is. And we're going to fix the lights. I am going to... I don't know. What's the best color of light? I am going for daylight. I'm not actually going to make it pink. That's a bit rude. And a bath is cool, but I'm going to need a little more power. If it is possible, sir, please, sir, can I have some more? Don't really need the carbon ceramics, but I'm doing it anyway. I am giving myself NOS on this one in a way that I'm actually going to be able to use it. See, I said I'm not doing just a general time trial. Do I need the... I'm putting these on. It needs to be a case-for-case comparison, okay? Fairity, balance, equality between the vehicles. People come here to really ask the serious questions. They want to know. Theo, should I trade in my Abarth for an AMG C63? Probably. Maybe get a move on. But no... Maybe, hang on, 600. I was not expecting this much power. I had noted down that it was a little bit less than this. 400. Turns out, I can't count. This is gonna be fucking mental. I almost did the actual Fiat 500. 600 horsepower, 950 kilograms with me in it. It's gonna be over a ton. After all this searching, all this bullying, all this finding, maybe I'm the big un. A custom race with my Mercedes that I just built with Sophie and myself. Am I insane? I don't even know why I ask you. Isn't that pretty obvious? And we're also gonna switch it up to professional level. We're gonna go all the way. And it actually still doesn't think it's that difficult of a race. I am starting behind, but I have put the slipstreaming on real because I kind of want to know what that's like. Either way, we both end up with like 11 grand for winning this. So, hey, nice. Just got to jump in and make some adjustments. The downforce on this, I'm going to go a little crazy. One thing that people mentioned to me is that in the changes they did to this game, I wish it was in miles an hour. Wait, could I have installed anti-lag? Oh, I hate what I'm going to go check. Don't gray it out. Don't put it there at all if I can't select it. So maybe, right? It's probably there. It was worth it. Anti-lag strong. Thank you so much. Oh, that really is high. What the hell? Am I missing more parts? It doesn't matter. I can adjust it. Let's put it at 110. That should be fine. Editor, put it in the corner. 153. He is gone. But I still believe I can do it. Come on, above! No! I forgot I can't steer. This is a major problem. It's just going to be on the straights. It's just going to be on the straights that I can actually do anything. Whoa, whoa, that gripped up. What the frick? Okay, turns out 60 miles an hour, I can actually steer. This HUD for you is very weird. Please come back. Maybe you should have put me in first. Oh, for God's sake. What is this third-person view? I hate it. Why is my vision blocked by the very car itself? You see, the problem with these small hatchbacks, especially the Fiat 500, the Abarth 500, whatever, the problem with them is that they are still quite tall. And it really bothers me. Why are you so tall? I should be braking. Thank you for the carbon ceramics. 153 was what we got in that car. I wouldn't be surprised if Sophie actually beats my 153. But I would be surprised if I do. In this. Initial findings. Not actually as slow as I thought it would be. I'm going to be real. I didn't think it was going to work. My head, I had 400 horsepower in my my thoughts. But actually, Sophie is pretty quick. I'm still behind. And now, nope. And now I'm through. Oh my God. I've taken a whole year longer. Maybe he'll crash, or maybe not. I am racing Sophie here. Sophie's pretty good. Sophie is not doing too shabby. 7 seconds behind, and it is increasing. That's always great to see when you're in second place in a two-people race. That was faster. That was I shaved out 2 seconds. Now 10 seconds behind. This has become a race to try and beat my AMG, to try not to fall completely like 1 lap behind. One of my favorite things about a wheel is you can feel the car not gripping. The steering goes light in a way that you would get in a real car. That's probably one of the best sensations that wheels actually provide. Oh God, this has not gone well. We're already behind. And I don't have enough NOS to rip. How the fuck was I slower? I think realistically, this type of stuff, this type of car, would be much better tested in a Forza, in a Need for Speed. Rest in peace to the Most High. Not sure how I feel about it in Gran Turismo, if I'm real. Wait, best! That's right! We're almost at 200 miles an hour in this thing. That would be scary. This thing would be, you know, when Clarkson was in the thing and the caravan that he made? That, yeah, that's how this would feel. Final stretch! Power! Can I beat my previous lap? Come on! If I could get a 2 minute, that would have been insane. But, yeah, it was not bad. Overall, 15 seconds slower, but we're a bath compared to AMG. That's a big class jump. What a stupid test. I'm trying to do like stupid Forza challenges in Gran Turismo, and Gran Turismo was like hell to the no. Now, where did this go wrong? Maybe if I started ahead, that would have probably been a good idea. Starting ahead of this fella, probably a good idea. But also, you know, the engine size, significantly more. We're not talking double. Okay. Best man one. I guess best machine. Best machine one. Because I'm also a machine. Right, what are we doing? We're doing straight line performance, speed and power, taking it to the Route X. And I remember this thing from like Gran Turismo 6, 5? What an addition this was. I struggle again with actual performance speed. So we're gonna bump it up. Worst case, you know, we're just missing it a little bit. The reason I've bothered to put anyone else in the course is because I can use nitrous. You can't use nitrous in a time trial. I get why, but it is kind of a limitation. There should be 2 stages, maybe. NOS time trial, non-NOS time trial. I think that'd be a good idea. Right, 200 miles an hour. This thing probably already would have done that. German engineering at its mid-tier, not quite peak. 250 miles an hour. Holy crap, those Ferrari FXXKs are just sat. You guys suck. Told you, bigger is better. Right, what is my NOS button? That's the one. Here we go. Mercedes, AMG, Huayra, 63. See, let's see. Get me foot down. 260. I've got no gears left. 270. That's insanely quick. Holy crap. 273. And a Mercedes AMG. You are impeccably... You're so welcome. What a tremendous display. I thank you very much. It is now time, however, to collect my reward. I am deserving of such. Oh, but Theo, I managed to go 280. Significantly faster. All I had to do is spend 50 years tuning my car. Good for you, fine sir. We're actually closing in on 2027. It's going incredibly fast. You know when people are like, oh, January is so slow. Mate, I blink and it's gone. I blink for a millisecond and it's gone. What a terrible. What an awful, horrendous, disgusting, despicable prize. I don't want it. Wow. Thank you so much. A fucking BRZ. Get that stupid confetti out of my face. And on that bombshell, it's time to end. Goodbye.